to all participants. So okay, basically our participants, we have more than 71 registered participants for today, and then currently the highest tadi ada 31, 32 dah masuk streaming sama kita. But now we still have 19, so I believe 12 o'clock nanti akan ada ramai masuk lah, because the schedule is 12 PM kan. So I think we can start now, because we only have 2 panelists here. Should be 3 or 4, because we have another actually from India, Sports Academy, but they are pulled up because I think there's some emergency issue, so that we have to respect the decision. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you guys to our speakers here. We have Dr. Rahizam from UITM, right, and also we have Dr. Omar from OPSI. So both of them actually will share with us about their effort during pandemic and how they are dealing with the challenges in order to educate people outside there, or students or university, about sports coaching activity. So without further ado, I'd like to pass the stage to Dr. Rahizam to share with on his presentations. So over to you, Dr. Rahizam. Okay.
Assalamualaikum and still good morning. In 5 minutes.
Okay.
Welcome to 12 o'clock. I think first of all, I'd like to thank Rashid, coach, being a very active organization for organizing this event, and also for inviting me to share whatever that I can share with everyone, inshallah. I don't have any presentation because I try to avoid giving another lecture. Because in UITM now we are coming into the final exam already. This just started a couple of days ago. So I think I'm done with giving lecture. So probably just more towards sharing session, and more on the personal opinion, and probably some experience to share with the rest. Actually, I was given one type of coaching initiative and effort to the athletes during this challenging time. Yeah, it is very challenging now. Yes, for more than a year, kan dah 15 bulan, I think, roughly. It's a tough time. So it's very challenging for the athletes, even for the coaches, because we are so used with having the liberty to go to the court and plan and do whatever training that we can do. But now we have so much limitation of providing training programs to the athletes. But life has to go on. Tak ada choice. I kena plan lah. And of course, the coaches have to be very creative and take some initiative to design a training program for the athletes based on the condition, the situation that we have now. But first of all, we need to understand as coaches that we're talking about performance of the athletes. And the performance component of the athletes ni ada 4. I think they kena clear for all the coaches, which is the physical skill, technical skill, tactical skill, and psychological skill. These are the four main performance components of the athletes. I think this is the best time, based on the situation, for the coaches to work more on the situation that we are facing now. The best time to really work on the physical skill and also mental skill. Yeah, because this is very important for the athletes, especially on the mental skill, because this is I think the most or the least emphasized performance component among the coaches. I understand of the athletes because in the past few months, you're not able to go to the course and do proper training like before. But now, and also the opportunities that we have to learn more through so many programs around. So it's we have the opportunity within the challenges. Again, so make use of this opportunity. So this is best time to develop the general physical skill to maintain exercises to maintain before we go probably when the time comes and the PKP or the FTO is already being released, then the athlete rasa terkejut sangat, start from zero. So it's the best time to still work on the general physical agility, flexibility, and I don't see any because every day we can see people are doing whether it's for general people or for athletes. So that should not be a problem at all. And use this opportunity skill. It sounds easy to do, but actually it is also just as the same as physical skill. The same way that you train to work on your cardiovascular endurance, power, agility, exactly the same that you work on your mental skill or goal setting, working on your self-talk, how to use effective and how to do your proper breathing technique, visualization or imagery, and also to set your this is the best time to start really work into this in the proper structure. It's more systematic way of developing mental skill. But of course, coaches are well aware of how to get all this information. And one more thing I would share is best time also, especially with the help of the coaches, for athletes to improve or develop their theoretical knowledge, because this is very important among the athletes. Because theoretical knowledge will help them really understand why they how much do you have to train, what are the training methods, finding some information on nutrition, proper diet, and then within the demand of their own sports. Yeah, but I'm sure different sports we have a different type of demand, physical fitness, so they need to understand why they need to do this. Understand most of the time they have to be on their own. They need to be very independent, not so much depending on the instruction from the coaches. And this is because to me one of the is to be independent. because most of the time, especially during competition, they need to make decision on their own. They cannot be asking the coach to decide for them during the competition, especially. Yeah. So this is another skill that need to acquire. So I would say this is the best time of taking this opportunity in a way that they are well conditioned when the time comes. You know, let's say most of the high performance are probably preparing for SUKMA has been postponed I think twice half of the year into 2021. So it may take time for them to really prepare. So it would be very difficult if they're going to start from zero to start again. You know, I mean, 1 year is going to be very tough because it's involved high intensity training and it involves preparation for competition, because we need to understand is most of the athletes are actually this or loss of training, laying off from being active specific training for the sports. Yeah. So this is the current cases, which is seems like not sure when is the PKP and for those who are really going into high performance competition, and you can see that some of these are going overseas to participate in competition world. So there's some Malaysians I know have gone to the so we need to find ways and work together with the elites and also the authorities to continue to help these athletes to then probably I think I need to highlight also in terms of the you know, it's not just sports. There are a lot of different categories. Yes, we have contact sport, you have individual sport, you have team sports. You see, each category has the different demand, different requirements. You know, it's not just treat every sport just the same. So hopefully, whoever that making decision, or the policymakers or the authority when we decide on the SOP or whatever the content of this category of sport as well. You know, like now we do have essential services, you know, things like that. And now they have different same goes to the sports. And so hopefully with consideration. Then I was asked also on the certification program. With the current situation. Yeah. I think now more of the organization have adapted to the new norms. You know, we just know what to do. We just take certain based of our past 1.5 years. Like for example, ITF is offering free courses on tennis. You can go to ITF Academy, itfacademy.com, and you can just register free. It's free. And go just choose whatever courses being offered. you can go through the process. You can even get certified. So this is a good way to time, not really killing your time, but to make use of the opportunities that we have. And also, I think also is offering quite a number of courses. I think sports science level 1 pun still going on. Kan? It's a good certification course that most of the purchase can go through. Even the athletes also, this is the best time for them to go through the process. Why not? I think it's a matter of digging out all this information. Tak ada masalah. Terlalu banyak sangat. But this is the best time to gain something. And one more thing about other experience with other countries and how they handle the new norm, the program, and how can we learn from them. I think in the last few weeks, before, we have gone through this for the past 1.5 years. We know what the danger is, and we learn a lot of SOPs to follow, and we were watching Wimbledon, and some of even our athletes were traveling in some competitions overseas. You see, we won the All England, having the champion, and some of our athletes, para athletes, broke the world. Activities going, and of adapting to the situation, what other countries are doing, and what that we can do, within these SOPs. Again, let me can take this again, how to so that the athletes can continue to be active within this. And one more thing that I can highlight, in the national association who are responsible for the development of sports, it doesn't matter whatever sport. So it's a band, or maybe some of them probably they have the potential athletes who are up and coming juniors who are probably they're going to represent the country in the next 2 years. The current situation, and and this might kill their interest or even their talent. But this is probably a good opportunity for the governing bodies to look into all this, identify the competition, local competition, probably, by focusing on their training and improvement and exposure. Maybe work on the training program, sending them overseas, let them go and participate in some of the competition. Probably, at least we can still continue by having all these young talents to continue to be active in the future. Tidak sayang, we can lose a lot. We think just wait till we can be active. Essentially, we don't know where to get all these talents. So you got to be very, very careful and take this seriously, I think.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Azam, for that sharing. I have one question. From your sharing, we can conclude that this is the best time for everybody, coach, or take the opportunity, to learn as much as they can through online, and keep continuously do sports coaching at home or everywhere. So besides that, there's a lot of certification program out there online, everybody can just enroll it, even if it's free. So just get as much as you can about the certification, right? So my question is about there's so many people, new norm, when we say new norm, basically, and digital, we can say that most of our friends or kids or whatever, they move to esports compared to the physical sports. So what's your comment about this? We need to balance the activity between esports and the physical sports, or what's your opinion about this? The physical sports is important, right? So how you want to develop producing more of good athletes in physical sports? So I mean, there's like chicken and eggs, you know. Some people like esports, some people like the physical sport. So what's your opinion? What can we do for this? Yeah.
Actually, you were breaking off skit tadi, so I just got, but I'm assuming that you're talking about comparison between the esports and the physical sport, is it? Yeah, something like that. Okay. Yeah, I understand that. But to me, this is a two different world. Physical sport, they call it as e-sport activity. I say it's two different categories. But when we healthy lifestyle, right? I mean, everybody knows that you have to be active physically, physically and also mentally. Right? Assuming that, or you're making that you are active by not doing anything, and you're assuming that you are going through the process of healthy lifestyle. I say it doesn't work that. I'm doing some research on impact of esports on the anxiety level of on the situation by not doing anything but just sitting and play the game. Facts that we trying to look. Yeah, you can go to both, but in terms of the industry, yes, everybody knows. I mean, e-sport is booming now. A lot of to the economy in certain ways. But then for on the athletes point of view, yeah, like you said, we make a good balance in between, to continue to be active, so that you are having a good lifestyle, I would say.
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Okay, doctor. If there are many coaches want to collaborate with you, so how they can contact you? So because we believe that you got a PhD in sports coaching and you have your own forte, and of course some people need a subject matter expert like you, where we can get a reference, something like that. So how they can email you or contact you directly? So do you have Facebook, something? So you have Facebook.
Yeah, for those who can, you can follow me on Facebook, and I think I'm quite active to update whatever that I do on the Facebook. I'm trying to be active on IG as well. Yeah. To website of Faculty of Sports Science and Recreation, UiTM. You can my contact from there also. Yeah, and of course you can call you also through you. Through we need especially coaching. I'm more I think, and now I'm more into my academic area, and I'm more into doing some research on the and definitely I'm looking for a new one, be it in research or also in Mipin Jahari also program on if we have conducted events. Hopefully we can work out something there.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Razam, for the sharing. I think everybody got inspired from that sharing sessions. So now we move to next speaker, Dr. Umar from OPSI. So yeah, over to you.
Alright, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yang saya muliakan pengurusi majlis Encik Rashid, and also speaker Dr. Rizam from the ITM. Alright, so basically in OPSI we are focusing on education actually. So depending on the first question, which is what type of sport coaching initiative and effort to our students. So basically, we as a education university, so we are focused on how to develop and educate our students that having the capability to teaching or coaching in the various of sport. Alright, so in OPSI we have ISMP and also ISF, which is ISMP, Sarjana Muda Pendidikan, that we are focused and develop the young teacher, and ISM is focusing on our students to serve their career path in industry, serve in industry. Alright, so regarding to the question, inisiatif yang kita berikan biasanya especially in our faculty in sport science faculties, every semester we offer to our students what we call initiative. Every semester get into the subject which is sport. Sport. Sorry. So our students need what is specializations are sport. So it's a every semester. So initiative tersebut add value to our students. So within that 4 years or at 8 semester, so before they graduate, so at least they have 8 main sport, so that they are capable in terms of teaching and also coaching, and also they can play well. So that ini tambah yang kita merupakan universiti pendidikan, mana pendidikan tersebut kepada yang sama juga kejulatan. So now di fakulti kita ada 4 yang 4 kita panggil 4 khusus. Okay, kita ada fakulti kita ada pendidikan sains sukan, kita ada pendidikan jasmani, kita ada yang baru kita punya pendidikan kesihatan yang mana that sport what kind of student yang kita akan produce ni. Sebab itulah antara inisiatif yang kita pastikan sekurang-kurangnya sebelum dia tamat untuk sesi selama 4 tahun di universiti, so dia at least dia cater 8 main sport. Okay, so dia akan tahulah. So dekat sini kita offer we are offer specialization sport tu based on court or field lah. So contohnya kita ada Itisas Padang, kita ada macam Pasir, okay. Itisas Gelanggang kita ada banyak, kita ada contohnya, mungkin boleh saya nyatakan di sini. kita ada ikhtisas futsal, kita ada ikhtisas kemahiran bola jaring, kita juga ada ikhtisas kemahiran semua yang ada dimainkan kita punya yang kita nak tawarkan daripada SIA ini adalah lingkup sukan yang ada di Malaysia. Alright, jadi saya rasa semua orang hari ini we are facing the same problems. Okay, so we are facing the pandemic COVID-19 yang saya rasa sehingga hari ini, which is kalau dulu 2020 kita tengok satu perkara yang memberi musibah kepada semua. So everyone tak boleh nak bergerak, semua orang tak boleh nak membuat apa-apa perkara. But now associations right now dia dah mula buka mata, telah mula memikirkan kaedah pendekatan baru. So kalau contohnya macam pelajar-pelajar kami yang biasanya inisiatif tersebut, pelajar-pelajar kami ni akan we are get engaged, okay, cooperation with sport association in term of giving their certification, some sort like coaching qualification or referee qualification. So within that in term of coaching qualification or referee qualification, so pelajar-pelajar tu boleh pilih. So dalam tu sebenarnya kita nak mungkin ada dalam kalangan pelajar-pelajar kita yang mungkin terarah ke arah coaching side. Okay, so dia minat dalam bidang kejuratan, so dia akan carilah sport association yang menawarkan khusus-khusus kejuratan. So kalau mungkin sebagian pelajar kita yang minat on the referee side qualification, so dia akan dapatlah khusus-khusus ke pengadilan, kepegawaian dan sebagainya. So now during that pandemic 2020, so saya ingat semua tidak terlibat dan tidak dapat dilaksanakan sebab everyone is stuck. Okay, so kita tak boleh nak bergerak dan sebagainya. But now 2020, so saya kira semua sport association dah mula move forward, okay, dah melihat ke depan. So ini adalah era new norm, okay, yang saya kira semua online based that kita kena apply, and everyone dah mula to get used into it, okay, dengan online based. Saya kira di peringkat pelajar-pelajar yang berada di kawasan pedalaman pun, so they have to work, okay, bersama-sama dalam medium online, mungkin dari segi capaian dan sebagainya. Alright, tapi saya kira semua hari ini, even kami di sini pun pembelajaran terpaksa dan kena dilaksanakan secara atas talian, walaupun 2020 kita menghadapi saya kira satu kejutan budaya, but right now 2020 we have adapt that situation. So kita dah mula biasa dan pelajar-pelajar pun sudah mula biasa, dan kita sekarang ni dan terus meneruskan engagement, collaboration, cooperation dengan our sport association to make sure that our student at the end of the day, before they graduate, at least they have that qualification and certification in terms of coaching side or referee side. So we make sure that at least they have that 8 main sport qualification in terms of coaching or referee side. Alright, so suka juga saya kongsikan mungkin dalam situasi hari ini yang saya kira pengalaman perkongsian dalam norma baharu hari ini, saya kira pengalaman saya mungkin secara peribadi belum ada dengan negara-negara luar, tapi pengalaman daripada rakan-rakan saya yang ada hari ini, saya kira all over the world we are facing the same situation. Pandemic COVID-19, so semua sedang get used to it dengan situasi hari ini, dan saya tengok pengalaman rakan-rakan pensyarah kita yang dipanggil untuk memberi pendedahan based on their expertise, okay, especially dalam bidang sukan, okay, penawaran dalam bidang sains sukan yang ada di fakulti, perkongsian, sharing knowledge about sport nutrition, sport management, and also outdoor education and outdoor recreation that faculty offer. Okay, so saya kira hari ini satu satu peluang, walaupun kita lihat sebagai satu masalah, tapi kami melihat ini satu peluang baru untuk kita teruskan, dan saya rasa semua rakan-rakan yang ada di luar ataupun di dalam ni melihat inilah peluang terbaik untuk kita generate, untuk kita kaedah yang terbaik khususnya dalam sukan kejulatan ini, sukan ini yang saya kira hari ini medium utama, sehingga kalau COVID belum redup, inilah antara medium terbaik, platform terbaik yang kita mungkin boleh guna pakai, dan kita mungkin lebih cakna tentang perubahan ataupun situasi yang berlaku pada hari ini. Okey, saya kira itu saja. Saya serahkan move over to hand over to the chairman. Pengurusi, saya tak dengar suara. Pengurusi, saya tak dengar suara.
Dengar.
Okey.
Alright, so baru-baru kita dapat I think viral about satu universiti, I think UPSI kot, yang keluar TV about sports coaching. Dia conduct apa nama ni, sports coaching classes menggunakan kayak, tapi kayak tu dibuat dengan bahan tebuan ke something like that. So that's very creative, dan mananya yang muncul lah tiba-tiba cara tak pernah ada buat, tiba-tiba new norm pula kan, kita buat creatively. So macam mana tu komen Dr. Thomas ni, macam mana, adakah itu memang dirancang ke, atau memang adakah itu creativity masing-masing untuk menjadikan new norm ni satu macam become more interactive, creative, you know, macam mana tu?
Alright, okey, terima kasih pengurusi. Sebenarnya kami pun di peringkat fakulti, once bila saya kira ada dua viral, satu yang masuk di TV3 tu tentang praktis dalam ikhtisas sukan tersebut, sukan kayak, yang mana pelajar-pelajar tersebut bila di-upload dalam TikTok, yang saya rasa new generation right now, yang dia are very familiar dengan TikTok application ni. Once dia upload tu, jadi salah seorang pemberita pun melihat creativity tersebut. So yang itu menjadi antara viral lah. So sebenarnya yang pertama, antara yang viral yang pertama tu bila kita memberikan kebebasan kepada our student, okay, untuk berkarya. So as long as they reach that objective, okay, apapun cara dan kaedah, asalkan dia dapat mencapai objektif pembelajaran ataupun pembelajaran yang diberikan oleh pensyarah yang terlibat. Dan satu lagi yang di Bible adalah bila mana dalam kelas kayak tu juga, bila mana pelajar kita daripada Sarawak yang pada ketika itu diminta untuk menunjukkan kemampuan kayak, dan dia timbul that idea, the creativity, bila bapak dia kata, so why not you are making the new kayak by using kayu yang ada tu. Dan saya kira that is the first one lah, kayak yang ada saya ingat di Malaysia yang handmade, okay, by our local citizen, saya kira kan. Semua mungkin setakat itulah diviralkan, tapi kalau diangkat hendak tu mungkin adalah satu kreativiti yang saya rasa sangat. Dan kayak tu boleh diguna pakai dan telah pun dicuba di air, so maksudnya tak adalah leaking mana-mana. But pada saya memang sangat menarik lah and very interactive. Pada saya perlu dalam situasi hari ini, saya kira apa yang berlaku adalah hikmah. Dalam masa yang sama juga kita menjana pemikiran idea kreatif pelajar-pelajar kita. Dan saya kira banyaklah juga pengalaman saya pembelajaran dalam based on medium online ni, kita memperlihatkan kreativiti pelajar tu. So now new generation hari ni yang saya kira sangat very familiar dengan apps yang pelbagai, yang saya rasa kita pun dulu saya pribadi mungkin tak terfikir pun macam mana dia boleh buat that application macam, yelah saya rasa sangat-sangat ada dan memang istilah mereka. So kita terpaksa yang sebaya saja ataupun terpaksa mengikuti peredaran zaman tersebut lah. Kita dalam aktiviti dalam kalangan pelajar-pelajar kita.
Terima kasih Dr. Omar. So kesimpulan I can say about from both to learning walaupun pandemik, keep learning, and then kebebasan kreativiti kepada pelajar-pelajar di luar sana. Nak buat assignment pakai TikTok, saya pun tak tahu. Submit assignment by TikTok, we don't know. When you do something even TikTok kan, kena rajin tau. Saya try belajar juga, rupanya banyak step and then banyak aktiviti, badan kena gerak banyak sangat. Wow, saya sendiri macam better I write daripada I buat TikTok. Tetapinya saya agak kagum dengan generasi sekarang. Mereka rajin tau, bergerak secara actively, dia buat storyboard here and there. It's kind of like, sebenarnya pandemik ni menjadi hikmah kepada kita semua lah. New norm kan sports coaching. Saya tak tahu apa lagi akan berlaku datang. Jadi thank you again to Dr. Rahizam and Dr. Omar for tengah-tengah hari macam ni kan, nak rehat tidur kalullah kan. Dan insyaAllah kita akan jumpa lagi dengan kita punya next session pada jam 12.30 pukul 3 petang bersama dengan topik. Again, terima kasih pada Dr. Rahizam, Dr. Omar kerana berkongsi daripada kami. Jadi pada mereka yang ingin berhubung terus dengan mereka, beri ke page universiti mereka dan hubung mereka terus. Saya yakin insyaAllah banyak reference and input. Okay, thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan jumpa lagi pada next series. Assalamualaikum. Alright.